All right, this is video number 2. Thanks again for the questions, everyone. I'm going to jump right into it. If I look a little tired, I've been working on UK time this week, so waking up early and yeah, not probably getting as much sleep as usual, but it's all for a good cause. So first question from Mike Wainwright, MIKK2K2. Are we already in negotiations for securing more hash power after February machines come online to keep up with peers? And has there been much interest in mining contracts? So 2 questions there. On the first one, we're always in discussions for more hash power, looking for machines. That's what we do. It's a daily, it's a weekly, it's a monthly thing. We haven't obviously released anything to the market, so I can't get into where we may not be in those discussions, but really it is part of our process at the company to always be looking at opportunities to increase our hash power. Has there been much interest in mining contracts? No, there has not been. It's not something that we've really pursued. We still, if people were calling us up and asking us for opportunities to do mining contracts, we might be moving more towards it. But the last one came about because of a certain, circumstance. And we prefer at this point mining for ourselves. We're really good at it. And so that's kind of where the focus is. How many more outstanding warrants options do we have? I think this is your 3rd question, Mike. I think you probably saw the press release that we put out this week. And in total, we have 23 million options left. So we obviously, there's been some people from 2018 that were granted options and warrants that have been exercising those. We've been, trying to bunch them together as much as we can. They've been coming in fast and furious. Most of the warrants and options that are outstanding were given in 2020. You might see some of those coming in the coming weeks and months, but it's something that's kind of outside of our control for the most part. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at with warrants and options. Again, we've tried to be as transparent as we can about what's happening and who's doing what. Next question, the faithful investor at the faithful Nev1. 2 questions, please. How easy is it to add new miners at the moment? I see machines are fetching 4x in the used market, and Bitmain has sold out till second half of 2021. And can you explain the reasoning to lease machines? So the first piece, how easy is it to get machines? Look, since we started, running this company, since we started with Argo, the 2 challenges for the company are always power and rigs. And in a bull market, those get more scarce. The prices go up. They're harder to find. Fortunately, we have built relationships over the last 3 years with suppliers, with hosts, with many people in the space. And this space, as you guys know, goes up and down. There's good times and there's bad. We're in a great time now, and we're super optimistic about the direction we're moving in. But the relationships you build in hard times are useful when you're in good times. So to cut a long answer short, yes, there are machines available to folks like us who have built relationships, who have a reputation in the space. Can you explain the reasoning to lease machines? Are you concerned of overcapacity? So lease machines, it's really just it's a financial structure decision. It was the right decision on that particular deal with Celsius. Essentially, at the end of the 2 years of the lease, we own the machines, or we do own the machines at the end of the 2 years. So it's really just kind of a way in which to make sure that the financing party feels comfortable with the arrangement. And are you concerned of overcapacity after the bull runs and similar to 2018? I think I'm more thinking about the next halving, which is 3.5 years away. How do we get the technology timing right so that we're buying machines coming far enough away from the halving that once the halving happens, we're not caught off guard with older machines. Okay, next question from Jimmy Seibold at Seibold. Hi, Peter. First off, congratulations and well done to you and your entire team, internal, external, for achieving what you've done, especially regular, genuine. Thank you, Jimmy. We do try to keep everyone in the loop. How will you keep Argo the most efficient miner, and when will you increase your mining capacity after February 2021? Again, I can't give you any details about what we may be doing because that would be inside information. We'd have to put that out through the regulatory news service. But yeah, we're looking at opportunities. We're having conversations about opportunities. Hopefully, we can talk about them publicly soon. And how do we remain efficient? I think we do two things. One, we get new machines and make sure that we're on top of the latest technology, which we've been doing. And two, we optimize those machines. We run them in an intelligent way. And and our technology team has really done a good job. I think Perry Hottie, who's our CTO, some of you might be following him on Twitter as well. As far as I'm concerned, he's the best miner in the world in terms of being able to look at what a machine can do and how we should be running it, and make sure we're monitoring it and optimizing it in the right way. So yeah, there you go, Jimmy. Lots of questions, so I'm just trying to blast through them. Matias from Funky Finance. Hey, Matias, I love your videos, man. I love the look. Hey, Peter G. Wall, who's Argo's resident meme master? Social media game has been on fire lately. Thank you. We've been getting some Twitter love. We appreciate it. I will not tell who's running our social media, but it's been fun to watch and fun to engage. And again, we're a modern company. This is the 21st century. We're a crypto company. We believe in transparency. We believe in interacting with people. Our shareholders are a big part of the company. You guys own the company, so you have a right to ask questions and have answers. So we're trying to keep everyone in the loop as much as we can. Mining strategy. Uptal Patel, who also asked a question in the last video. Thanks again, Uptal, for asking another one. Congratulations. Thank you. Really appreciate communications. You're welcome. What are plans for the cash injections from the options conversion? Any plans to mine Ethereum? I'll take the second question first. No, I think I answered this in the last video. No plans to mine Ethereum in the near future. It's kind of its own beast. We've moved away from it. I don't think we'll be moving back to it. And in terms of the cash injections from the shares and the options, we'll either use that towards operational costs so we can hold on to more Bitcoin, or if and when an opportunity comes up to reinvest it into new machines and it's a smart opportunity and we like the way the numbers look, then we'll use a portion of it for that. Yeah, those are the main two reasons. Andy at Liberating Co. says, I realize that it's some time away, but what is Argo's strategy for when there are only a few Bitcoins left to mine? Great question, Andy. So I think there's two ways to think about the strategy kind of long term for the company. On the one side, we're gonna be miners. We're great miners. From the mining side, we get the blockchain, the Bitcoin mining rewards. We also get transaction fees. Transaction fees, when Bitcoin is going through the kind of moment that it's in right now, can be pretty significant, and it's possible in the future that they will be even a significant part of our mining revenue. In terms of other pieces, I think you've seen over the course of 3 years, or you may not have seen, but we're always looking for opportunities in the crypto space in general. We follow other blockchain projects really closely. So, we're a blockchain technology company, and our main source of revenue is mining. So, there's lots of other opportunities out there that we're looking at. But I can't say anything more than that right now. Dougal, 168-34378. Dougal, love your engagement on Twitter. You're one of our main engagers. Peter, your engagement with Retail Investor. Thank you, Dougal. Congratulations on the 5th of November. You highlighted key operational developments. 1, is the new mining hardware on track to be fully operational by the end of January? When's the full OTC listing likely to occur? OTC listing has occurred, Dougal, so that's great. We're super stoked about it. We put it in back in October, actually. It took quite a long time to get there. And there's, like any of these regulatory pieces, there's hoops to jump through and boxes to tick. It took a while to tick the boxes. I was hoping we'd get it through before December, but the folks at OTC Markets have been great. I think we've been probably one of the most successful OTC listings. It's not a listing, OTC opportunities tradings ever. So that's been great, and we hope it helps with volume in the United States, and we hope it opens the opportunity to North American investors. The new mining hardware. So the way Bitmain works when you're buying rigs from them is they give you a window. It's usually, okay, we're going to ship between the 1st of January and the end of January, and they normally ship at the end of January. We made an announcement a couple of weeks or at the start of this week that they had shipped some machines, what we would consider early, because we always kind of plan for it to be shipped at the end of the month. And then from the time they ship, it takes 10 to 12 days to go through customs, to ship, et cetera, and to be installed. So I think we should be thinking more about mid-February for those machines to be up and online. But they're not late. That mid-February would be on time from our perspective. Okay, last question for video number 2. Terry Monroe, Ross G96, at Ross G96. Where do you recommend I holiday when I first become a millionaire? Good question, Terry. I mean, you should come to Canada. It's beautiful here. Winter is if you haven't, I don't know where you're from, Terry, but if you're from the UK, the Canadian wilderness is pretty unique. So how about, let's stick with that. In Quebec, where we have a lot of our mining operations, is actually really beautiful, a part of Canada, very underappreciated. Many people go to British Columbia, which is also really nice, but Quebec has some real hidden spots. Okay, thanks. That's video number 2.